Ready? We're working on this African blackwood ukulele with a Sinker Redwood top, and I use rosewood that is about almost 50 years old because I think it gives the best sound for the bridge. So we're making the bridge. I route an enclosed saddle slot, and I do a double tie for these, so the strings have a nice break angle on the backside of the saddle. That's why I use the 2-hole. And so we're getting ready to finish shaping the bridge and glue that on, and the instrument's basically done. We bound it with this really fantastic koa that we found in what we call the temple now. It's Marcus's place. And we took the same piece of wood and made the binding and the headstock out of this really highly flamed koa. This koa that Marcus bought almost 40 years ago. And we're making some more ukuleles for Ken and Mikhail out of that really incredible koa. Anyway, so it has a nice contrast with the blackwood. The blackwood is one of the densest woods in the world, and it has a really incredible tone to it, better even than Brazilian rosewood. And it makes for fantastic classical guitars. And so, Basis Records is really the first company, and I think the first people around the planet to start making African blackwood ukuleles. It's been done in guitars since about 1990, and the first African blackwood guitar was made for a jazz guitarist named Ralph Towner, and he lives in Rome now. And he's had 2 or 3 that he's commissioned from some friends of mine. But these are, I think, really superb because the sustain and it increases both the treble and the bass on these instruments. So and we bound it with blackwood on the top, and this is actually an African blackwood fretboard, which might be the first ukulele with an African blackwood fretboard, too. I think it's very dense. This will last somebody a lifetime with this fretboard. Anyway, it's got sound port and the flame koa bindings we talked about. I think that's about it. We got Waverly tuners on this one, which I think are really, really beautiful. And the top on this instrument is Sinker Redwood, which I think is such a stunning wood. It's the darkness of it is beautiful. It's really a bright, clear, highly responsive wood. So that, along with the really dense blackwood, should make for a very unique sound, and hopefully lots of sustain and clarity, and should be a really beautiful sounding ukulele.
Why is it called Sinker?
Sinker because it's called Sinker because it's actually found in rivers, and it's been so it probably is from California, and it fell into a river in California, and redwood has become such a cherished wood. They only let you log wood that is already fallen. You can't go cut down a redwood tree in California anymore because they're preserved. But this wood that's come out of the river has this darker color to it, but it's really, really gorgeous, incredible wood. So.